Yeah, once again, good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Now, in continuation of last class, we know we are discussing about relational calculus. Here, as our discussion, we know the we have two categories of languages. One is procedural oriented language, another one is the non-procedural oriented language. Under procedural oriented language, we know there is a relational algebra which is having procedures. So based on the procedures, we have to implement the queries. So we did already, we practiced so many things. And coming to the non-procedural oriented language, we know already there is no procedure. Here we need to build our own procedure for constructing of our queries. Here, so that if we have some mathematical knowledge, based on the mathematical knowledge, we can implement the queries. So don't think all queries are the same because individual people are having individual mathematical knowledge so that we can build your own queries in a non-procedural oriented language because there is no procedure. So that don't think all answers are right, wrong. All answers are same. Sometimes the answers are going to vary from one person to other person because this is a non-procedural. But procedure we have same solution because it is a procedure. Everyone should follow the procedures. Now coming to non-procedural, already we know two categories of non-procedural languages. One is tuple relational calculus, another one is the domain relational calculus. So already we discussed about tuple relational calculus with examples in the last class. The tuple relational calculus always concentrates on tuples, not records. Means the results must be on the records only. Here even it is not having any procedure because it is a non-procedural language. Even though if you use one formula so that we can solve whatever the things are there, we can solve with the help of our own procedure. That is very easy for us. So that the formula already I mentioned, that is the tuples T for P of T. So T is a result output in the form of tuples that is must become based on the P of T. P of T is the condition or the formula or the equation. If it is true, the resultant must be written in the form of T tuples. So this is the formula we used and we developed based on so many atomic formulas with the help of comparison operators and some of the other mathematical notations for all are there exist. So all these mathematical notations we can use and we can develop the queries. So that is a individual, they can do their own way of query implementation because it is a non-procedural oriented language. And even we discussed three to two queries on the tuple relation queries TRC and the remaining things I given as an assignment. Now I want to know, sure, is this clear? Tuple relation calculus queries, I have to work on that. I think Saurabh, I think he forwarded a mail. Now I don't know remaining students. Have you done that? If you done, domain relation calculus is very easy. Have you did that? Hello? Hello? So is this my voice is audible first of all? Is this my voice is audible? Hello? Hello? So someone has to respond here. Is this voice is my voice is audible or not?
Yes, sir, it is audible.
Yeah. Then I'm asking question. No one is responding. My voice is clear. Not only audible, it is clear. Is there any cracking or any disturbance? Is there any disturbance in my voice?
No,
No, sir.
You can tell me. Yeah. In the last class, we discussed about tuple relational calculus and I given some questions to you for practice. So have you did that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Shall we go for next topic? Because if you've done
Yes, sir.
the assignment, whatever I given, then that is good.
Yes, sir.
If you are having any doubts, you can ask. If you are having any doubts for solving of the question, you ask me, then I will solve. Later, we'll go to the next topic. Otherwise, if you are already clear about that, and if you are solved, then we will go to the next topic. Hello? Quickly, don't waste the time. Shall we move to next topic? If you clear, I will
Yes,
move
sir.
to the next topic. Today we will finish it. Yes? Okay. Really, if you solved this tuple relational calculus, the next topic is domain relational calculus. So tell me, domain relational calculus, what we have to concentrate? Already we know. Domain relational calculus is works on what? Hello. Domain relational calculus works on what?
Columns or domains.
Yeah, columns, domains. Yes, exactly. The outcome always the column. It will be written output as a column only. And you can work on columns. The same thing we can use like a tuple relational calculus, how we use it. In the same way, we can use in a domain relational calculus also. So that really if you have solved TRC, then DRC is very easy. That is a domain relational calculus. Okay, shall we proceed now? Shall we proceed now?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah, good. Now, as our discussion, we know the domain relational calculus, which is a works on attributes. Whatever the variables you consider, domain variables you consider, then that must be on attributes only, means columns only. So that so that you always concentrate on column in the domain relational calculus. Here, if you go with the variable can be assigned as an integer if it appear in a attribute whose domain is the set of integers. Exactly. That means the outcome also, if you are working on integer attributes in a condition, the outcome also, the output also, the integer value. Like that, we can plan. So for example, the DRC, generally, here I told you, when you have to write tuple relational calculus, the formula is how it is. Tell me any one of you, how to write the formula. TRC formula. When you want to perform query, when we have to construct a query, what formula we are going to use? Hello, I want a response. Is this my voice is audible? Today, what is going on? No one is responding. Is this my voice is audible or not?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah, tell me the TRC query procedure formula, how to write TRC query, tuple relational query. If you know that domain relational query, you can understand very easily. That is what I am asking. Tell me the formula. Hello? The basic formula I am asking. Yeah, Santosh Kumar is given in chart T or P of T. Exactly. So just check. Here T means tuple This is the output for P of t. The P of t is what? P of t is a condition. You can take any autonomous formula, atomic formula. P of t is a condition. The t is a tuple as a output. Tuple as a output. Here P of t is a condition on tuple. Remember this because it is a tuple relational calculus. Clear? So that we worked on tuples in a tuple relational calculus. Clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Now we are working on domain relational calculus. Here, what we have to do that in a domain relational calculus? Tell me. What we need to do in a domain relational calculus? As per the name, what you have to work on? Which things in domain relational calculus? So, domain relational calculus works on what? Tuple relational calculus works on tuples. Domain relational calculus works on hello. Response is required. Domain relational calculus works on what?
Columns.
Columns. Yeah, why you are taking this much time? Please response. Yeah, it is works on columns. Now coming to the tuple again, I am comparing tuple relational calculus to domain relational calculus because if you already worked on tuple relational calculus, so that we can understand domain relational calculus very easily. So now we know tuple relational calculus. For example, one table is like this. So this is abstract data, high level data. Sure. Now, tuple relation calculus works on records. So this is a tuples. So now, when we are going to know as a output as a tuple, the tuple tuple means we can take anything. So that we no need to specify anything. Just we have to type a tuple t or any variable you can take it as a tuple. You can represent it. But coming to the domain relational calculus, here we have different domains and every different column. Domain means different columns, and every column is having some attribute name. Yes or no? Maybe this is ID, this is name. Are you clear? But tuples, we don't have any name. First record, second record, third record. There is no any specific thing. Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here, so that in a tuple relational calculus, we have declared directly only t, only one variable. It is going to represent any tuple. But in a domain relation calculus, we have so many domains. Same type of formula we are going to use here also. But here we have different types of domains, and we have every domain one name, that is the attribute name. So that we need to define number of attributes. Here, compulsory we need to define a particular attributes as the output and condition also particular attribute. So that the formula of domain relational calculus is, for example, I want to display as the output D1 and D2 and D3. You write in the place of T, we can write D1, D2, D3 because I want to show output based on D1, D2, D3. Here, these are the three columns I need to show as an output. So that in the place of T, we can write what are the tuples, what are the domains, what are the attributes you want to show as an output, you can write here. Are you clear? Are you clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, instead of P of T, here we have to write P of what are the domains we want to use in the condition. You write P of, for example, based on the D2 and D4 like that, I want to take as a condition, then you can write like this. Following? Maybe I'm going to apply condition on D2 and D4. So based on this condition, now I'm going to display these are the domains. So instead of writing P of T in a tuple relational calculus, in domain relational calculus, we have to write columns. So that we have different columns and every column is having the name, different name, so that we have to take different variables. So that here we can write domain 1, domain 2 like that. How many domains you want to display as output, you write. For P of what are the domains you have to take under condition, you have to write in those domains in the condition area. So based on this condition, if it is true, it will be displayed. These are the domains. Understand now formula? Have you understood the formula now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, remaining things are same. Here, this P of P or P of domains, you can take all atomic formulas, what we have taken in the tuple relation calculus. Same, all the things we can consider and we can implement the domain relation calculus. Here, I will show you one or two examples and remaining things I will give it to you as assignment to do it because it is very easy if you know tuple relation calculus. Are you clear? Formula is clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In the same way, I have written the formula like this. X1, X2, Xn is the output domains, and P of X1, X2, X3 is the condition. Same thing I have written. Whatever the way you can write the formula. Same. So here tuples, we don't need to specify any name because no name for each tuple. So that directly I have to write only one variable. It is going to represent any tuple. But coming to the domains, we have different columns, and every column is having some different name. So that we have to take different domain names and different variables as a domain names and with condition. Clear this? Clear this? DRC
Yes, sir.
formula is clear. Yeah, this is the DRC formula. Now, you know already I told you that the P of domains, we can use that atomic formula in between comparison operators. Same like X or Y, you know, already we discussed earlier. Same way, not P, P intersection Q, P union Q means, and or P determines to Q, there exist for all. So all these things already we know, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Same like our tuple relational calculus. Only the thing is here we have to use domains. Clear? These formulas are same. Clear? Hello? I want response from all of you so that only I will continue. Domain relational calculus formula and atomic formulas are clear. Same like tuple relational calculus. Only we have to concentrate on domains. All of you clear this? If you are clear, then we will go for the problems. I
Yes,
will
sir.
explain one or two. Yeah, I will explain one or two problems. Remaining things you have to do it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Today no. Yeah, today no girl student is responding. Means I don't know. Are you joined? No girl is responding today. Are you clear? All the girls, are you clear this? Because some
Yes,
problematic
sir.
things will come. Some problems will come. Girls are in silent mode. I don't know why. Even programming and problems. In theory, they are responding. Correct? Yogita?
Sir.
Yeah, please, everyone, this is very important. Again, I am telling all the students, I am telling very clearly, here the SQL queries are implemented only based on this relational algebra and relational calculus. If you are really having mathematical background, everyone is having mathematical background, but really having interest on mathematical things, our programming things and SQL, all these things are very easy. Please try to work out, use your brain, try to practice. Really, everyone is practicing tuple relational calculus. I received only mail from Saurabh. Remaining students are not forwarded any mail for tuple relational calculus. Really, you are practiced on that?
Sir, I also forwarded.
Sorry?
I
Yeah,
also
sir.
sent the mail to.
Yeah. Okay, Raya, sir. You also forward. Okay, I have not verified, I think. Okay, no problem. The remaining students, please try to work out. If really you are not done, if you are not done, you work out along with the domain relation, couple relational calculus and domain relation. Both you work. If anything is there, you ask me in the next class because it is very easy. If you really practice on this, your 50% of the database syllabus you can cover because based on this only SQL queries you can understand very easily. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Yeah.
Sir.
Yes. Right. Now, all of you write down. Sir, please write down. Note down. Are you writing? DRC. DRC queries. The first one. Find all sailors. Find all sailors with a rating above 7. The same query like in a domain tuple relation calculus, we can use in a domain relation calculus also. Then what is the solution? Here we have to concentrate on domains, nothing but columns. So there we have concentrated on tuples, nothing but records. But the queries are different because we have to use only the domain, only the attributes or columns. So that the representation of the query is different. When you are representing in the form of that, then only such type of attributes will be evaluated as per your result. So that how to write the query. Here I will tell you. Sir, can you tell how to write tuple relation calculus for this? What are the formula? What is the query for this question in a tuple relation calculus? So even I will share tables. Yeah. So what is the query? Find all sailors with a rating above 7. How many relations are going to involve here? How many relations are involving here?
One.
Only one. Which one?
Sailors.
Sailors. Right. Good. Now tell me, who is this? May I know your name? Anusha.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Tell me TRC query for this.
P.
Hmm. Means we have to show as output tuple so that one tuple variable you take it as a TRP. For the P of T, you need to write P of T. P of T is a condition. So what is the condition? Rating above 7. Yes or no? But before that, you need to write yes for all such that S belongs to sailors of
S
me.
dot rating greater than 7.
No. We need to write condition, right? What is that? What we have to display? Sailors we have to display. Then S dot rating equal to P dot rating and P dot rating is greater than 7. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Now, domain relation calculus. We need to use domain relation calculus. Here, how to write this domain relation calculus? means here we have to display only the domain, means columns. Here find all sailors with rating above 7. Here if you want to represent as a domain, means how many attributes you have to represent? Tell me. Here, how many attributes you have to represent as output? Are you
Two
following?
attributes.
Two attributes, right? The question you read, find all sailors. Here we are not mentioned sailor name or something. Here they are very clearly mentioned. Find all sailors with rating above 7. Means we need to display all the attributes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Yeah. So that SID, SName, rating, age. We need to display all sailor name. Here means we have to write here. What should we write here? SID, SName. Are you following? Are you following? Rating, age. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
So these are the 4 attributes I need to display as an output for now P of T we need to write. You know the condition, right? Already I told you the condition. How to write DRC queries? Already I told you how to write D1 comma D2 comma D3 like that. Then whatever the output you want to display for P of what are the conditional domains you want to take, you write in the condition. So this is the way we can represent. Okay. Yes. Now here P of T we need to write. Here P of T is nothing but here these all tuples, whatever you are mentioning, are belongs to sailors or not? All these belongs to sailors or not?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah. There exists SID, SName, rating, and age belongs to sailors, correct? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
SID, SName, rating, age belongs to sailors. Now condition. What is the condition? What is the condition? Find all sailors with a rating
No,
above
sir.
7. What is the
Yes, sir.
condition? And rating greater than 12. Have you cleared this? All of you cleared this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah. Here, instead of writing the column names, if you are confusing, then we can take it some other variables also, not a problem. For example, in the place of SID, I am taking I as a variable. For SName, I am taking N. For rating R, for age A. Then I am rewriting the query with different variables. That is I comma, both are same. Don't worry about this. R comma A. They're both are same. Don't worry about this. Are you following? For minimizing of for our confusion, the writing of this, you can take variables also, not a problem. Otherwise, you can write as it is the attribute names also, not a problem. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Because already I told you, you can take it a variable, any variable, not a problem. For simplification of writing, I am taking other variables. Otherwise, you can use same attributes name, not an issue. Everybody understood how to write a domain relation calculus query now? Have you understood this? Hello? Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Anusha, is this clear?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Yeah. The remaining students also please try to work out. So please. If anything is there, you ask me. I will explain. Don't worry. But if you are not asking, means that is your problem. Right. Now let's write second query. Find the names of sailors. Find the names of sailors who have reserved both 1 or 3. Who have reserved both 1 or 3. So can anyone tell answer? You can take these parameters I, N, R, A. When you wanted to find the names of sailors who have reserved both number 1 or 2. Here, how many relations are going to involve here? Names of sailors who have reserved both 1 or 2. Names of sailors who have reserved both number 1 or 2. Then tell me, how many relationships are going to involve here? How many relations are going to involve here?
2 relations.
2.
2 relations. What are those? What are those?
Sailors and reserve.
Sailors are there. Just parameter variables I am writing here. I have taken M here, and the rating here are age is A. You can define any variable, not a problem. Here in these sailors, I have taken SID for SI, DID for DI, day for DA. Please use these variables and you can define the query. Right, now tell me, as per the query, we need to use two relations. One is sailors, another one is, reserves. Now tell me, how to write the query now. Here, I will explain second, and the remaining things I will give it to you as an assignment. Please tell me. Second query answer. Find the names of sailors who have reserved both number 1 or 3. Hello? Any one of you please solve this. Give the answer. If it is wrong also, not a problem. I will correct it. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please tell me the answer. Find the names of sailors who have reserved both 1 or 3. Now, tell me.
The curl bracket.
Hmm.
N.
So how many domains we have to write as an output now? How many
1.
domains? 1, because find the names. Here they are specified names. Here they are not specified. Find all sailors. Means we can take all the attributes. But here they clearly mention find the names. So that we need to work out our names only. Here you display only names. First, now here we need to do. Tell me.
There exists.
There exists. We need to write
So
all
should we
these things,
write
right?
all the domains or a single domain?
All the domains we need to write. That is what? I,
N.
N,
R,
R,
A.
A. So don't
Belongs
confuse
to
domain
same.
is nothing but column. Here, please note, domain is nothing but data type. The data type is belongs to columns only, attributes only. So this is the indirect meaning. So people will confuse. Sir, you said attribute only or column only. Now here we are domain. You are telling. Don't confuse. Domain is a data type. Domain means data type. The data types will having only the columns or attributes. So that indirectly we have to solve the things. Okay, clear? Belongs to all of it clear.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Now this is one. Here one more relation is what?
There exists
And there exists another relation is what? Si bi da. Correct? Si bi da belongs to result. Belongs to means that these are the attributes are there in the sailor. If it is there only, my condition is going to work. If any attribute is not there, my condition won't work. Yeah, this is the meaning. You are giving the clear information to the user. Yeah, these are the attributes are there. Yes, it is there. Then only my condition will work. That is the meaning. Belongs. Result. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Already you know all these things in your mathematics results. Now tell me the condition. Find the names of sailors who have resolved both are okay. We have written N here, and these are the attributes of the sailor. These are the columns in the attributes of the sailor. These attributes in the results. Okay, done. Now it is done. Then
And pi is equals to 103.
sorry,
Bi
sorry.
is equals to 103.
Again mistake. Anusha, you did already for relational calculus, relational algebra, and upper relational calculus. Again, you are doing a mistake in this uh, domain relational calculus. Even we are working on queries also. So these are the two tables, right? We have to extract from here and here, data from here to here. Directly, if I write BID equal 103, it will work.
I is equals to si.
Sorry. So this is one table, this is another table. We have to extract the data from both the tables. What should we do? If we want to extract the data from more than one table, what should we do? Which operation we need to apply? Even SQL
Natural
queries
join.
also, yeah, join operation is required. Even we did that SQL and relational algebra, tuple relational calculus, now domain, last one. So we have to apply join operation. Before applying the condition, we have to apply the join. Now tell me, when we want to apply join, what is the thing we have to verify in the both the tables?
Common column.
Yeah, common column. Now tell me, what is the common column?
I is equals to si.
Yeah, I equal to si, correct? Now tables, these are the two tables are going to join. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, after joining, we'll get the exact information. Means who are reserved. Who are reserved only will come. Now who are reserved, we have to find the reserved both number 103. Now you have to write the condition here. Tell me now. What is the condition?
Bi is equals to 103.
Uh, bi equal to 10. Correct? Is this right?
Yes, sir.
Is everyone is clear? You have any doubt here? If you are having any doubt, please take the clarification so that we can solve remaining four problems. Is this clear, everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah. Now you write down. I'm going to assign remaining four things to you for as a assignment, 4 questions. So please do it your home. If there anything is there, you ask me so that I can clarify. Okay? Is it okay? In the next
Okay, sir.
class, you can take the clarification of DRC, TRC if you are having any doubt. Otherwise, solve it and send it to my mail. Right. Third query, all of you write down. Find the names of sailors. Find the names of sailors who have reserved a red boat. Find the names of sailors who have reserved a red boat. You know very well. Means we need to join 3 tables. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In this query, we need to join 3 because color is there in the boat table, so that we need to join sailors, reserves, and boat. So based on the that after natural join, then we have to apply the condition. Correct? Is it
Yes.
right? Yeah. Next question. Find the names of sailors. Find the names of sailors who have reserved at least 2 boats. Find the names of sailors who have reserved at least 2 boats. Sir, only 2 relations are enough to join. What is that? For this query? What is that? Sailors and reserves. You can use it and you can solve the question. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Yeah. Coming to the fifth one. Find the names of sailors. Find the names of sailors who have reserved all boats. So this is also only 2 sailors and reserves are enough. Just small change from 4th query to 5th query you can solve. The last one, find sailors. Here we have different now. Find sailors. Here we have not specifying any column. You have to do all. Find sailors who have reserved all red boats. Find sailors who have reserved all red boats. Some extension. Clear this. All of you clear this. All have written all these queries for exercise. All of you note it down. All these things are, please copy in your some workbook and practice. Okay? You solve it and you must show the results on next class. If you are having any problem, you ask me so that we will complete the thing. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, right. Now